Hey loves, I just wanted to take a second to share about moving energy and like feeling into your body and feeling into where space needs to be created. For me, like lately I've been feeling this tightness in my solar plexus that I haven't really allowed to move through me and really take the form that it takes. And that's partially because I'm so used to treading lightly in other people's spaces and giving them their space and trying to be of service and trying to like just make everything gentle and easy, when in reality my energy really likes to move a lot and move through things and create space, and it likes to be expressed in a very big way. And I've had a lot of resistance to expressing and being in my movement and in my power. And I have allowed that to just come out and come up the last few days, and where I'm really learning the need to create space for my own movement and my own flow to come in and to come through, and for me to really embody me and the things that move me, drive me. And I just really, 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 really want to encourage people to create space, whatever that means to you, whatever that looks like to you. For me, I kind of need to create a space from the ways I've been operating with my business, and allow something new to come in the ways that I've been operating with just the world in general, because it's time for this transition that's been bubbling up inside of me, that I've been holding down. It's time for it to really be expressed. So I have to let go, take a few days away from the patterns that I've created, the attachments I've created, and really give myself space to work through opening and being supportive of more flow to come in, and for more insight and more creativity, so I can really do the things that I know and I feel want to happen, but I am holding so tightly onto things that I'm not giving them the space to actually happen. So my message today is to figure out where you're holding on to things, whether it be your throat, well, maybe you're not expressing or vocalizing the things that you need to, or your heart, maybe you're resistant to feeling your desires or to allowing desires of others. Maybe your solar plexus, your self-assertion, your inner willpower, and your just identity. Maybe it's your sacral, maybe you're a little bit stuck on creating and having a little bit of a writer's block, or just a hard time moving through things. Maybe you're not feeling secure, just maybe feel like you're not able to see things clearly. Just kind of feel in and feel where you need movement, and express that movement in whatever it looks like. Maybe you need to sing, maybe you need to take a nap, maybe you need to give a really good hug, or go be in nature and ground into the trees. But whatever it is, give yourself the space to move through things and create more space for your authentic being, because as within, so throughout. So if there's something that you're held up in inside or on the outside, you can just work with that. For me, it's allowing myself to be heard, to be seen, to be felt, to be experienced, and to just be in my authentic power, in my authentic being. And maybe it looks different for each person. Well, it definitely looks different for each person, but I encourage you to figure out what that is for you, and be more embodied in your being. And if you need help with that, or would any suggestions or chakra reading, reach out to me. I'd love to help you. And yeah, thank you guys for listening. Toodles.